In the grip of mental illness, this woman lost everything, including her family. First, she was confined to an asylum, then her husband followed. Their young son was left to face the world alone, with both parents locked away from society. Elizabeth Emily Webb was born in 1874 in Gloucester. She was the daughter of Charles Webb, a railway engine driver, and Eleanor Stewart. In 1881, the family were living at 45 Twyver Street, and Elizabeth was attending school. By the age of 16, she had entered the world of work, employed as a shop assistant. The family had since moved to William Street, and Elizabeth's adult life was just beginning. She married Edwin Thorne in 1895 at St. Luke's Church in Bedminster. Edwin worked as an auctioneer's clerk, and the pair were living together on York Road prior to their wedding. Soon after, the newlyweds moved to Cardiff in Wales. It was here that her husband Edwin established his own business as a furniture dealer. They had their only son, Reginald, in 1896, and their only daughter, Elsie, in 1897. Sadly, Elsie would pass away as a newborn. The family were living on Cowbridge Road in the Canton district in 1901. This particular road was full of everyday activity and local businesses. It was home to shops like Mr. Gray the Butcher and Green's the Baker and Confectioner. The road was also the site of the Cardiff Union Workhouse, a large institution established to shelter the poor and destitute. Not long after that census was taken, Elizabeth was admitted to the Glamorgan Lunatic Asylum. Her admission records note how she obsessed over the upkeep of her home, so much so that she believed she deserved to be imprisoned due to its perceived filth. Sadly, Elizabeth would attempt to take her own life several times. She was transferred to the Bristol Fish Ponds Asylum, where her condition deteriorated to the point of requiring bed restraints. Elizabeth died within those very walls in 1906, from pulmonary tuberculosis. She was just 31 years of age. Her husband would go on to suffer a similar fate. Shortly after her death, he was admitted to the Cardiff Workhouse, and later transferred to the Cardiff City Mental Hospital, where, like his wife, he would remain for the rest of his life. I don't have access to his admission records to know the details around his condition, but I do know that he died in there in 1931 from tuberculosis. This left their son, Reginald, still just a child, to navigate life without his parents. Further research reveals that he went on to serve in the First World War with the Queen's Royal West Surrey Regiment. After safely returning to Wales, he boarded with the Lewis family in Whitchurch and worked as a builder's labourer and later a self-employed gardener. Having never married, Reginald passed away in 1956 at the age of 63.